one of the best organizations out there, the Maximum Fighting Championship. Hey, it's not even our opinion. Only one outfit's been around longer. That's called the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Did you know that?
And you know what also? On his first show, he invited me. I did a seminar there. There is where I met Sean Tompkins. I was on his website, Mark Pavelich's website, and I saw that he paid a tribute to the late and great Sean Tompkins.
All right, so here's the way it sets up now. This will be MFC 38, and there's title shots all over the place. South and Alvey will fight for the middleweight. Jones and Burchak will fight for the bantamweight, and the heavyweight will be Hamilton and Rama. And we go now to Edmonton, Alberta, and the man who has put all this together, he is the owner of the Maximum Fighting Championship, and joins us now, Mark Pavelich. Mark, always good talking to you. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me on, fellas.
Well, you got a big card coming up in just a matter of days. 3, count them, 3 all at once, title shots coming up. How did this come about?
Well, I want to get entertained, right? And I think everybody else wants to get entertained. Like I said, being the forefront leader at AXSTV, I got to keep raising the bar on everybody. So I did 3 title fights.
Where do you get all these fighters? Every time you get these fighters, and they're all great fighters.
Well, boss, you know what it is, right? Because my brand of MMA is a little different. I'm always looking for finishers. I was using that term finishers before anybody else was, right? I was saying don't leave it to the judges 14 years ago before anybody else was also. And that's the kind of fighters I'm looking for. I want to see guys that weigh 205 fight like guys that are 155. I want to see guys that are, 170 fight like guys that are 145. And that's what you got in the Maximum Fighting Championship.
You got Sam Alvey, Mark, who's won 20 fights, taking on an undefeated Jason South. How about Alvey?
Well, Alvey, just the entertainment value to that guy. He's got a chin of steel. He's never been knocked out. He went toe-to-toe with Elvis Mutovcic. Most people thought it was a very close fight for the title then. Came back and just destroyed his next opponent. And now he's fighting back for the title against an undefeated 10-0 Jason South. It's going to be an interesting fight. A lot of people are thinking that Alvey's got this one, though.
Okay, yeah, and what about the other one? Burchak versus Tito Jones. I mean, that's going to be a good fight. Burchak's the finisher. A submission, KO victories. He's a great fighter, but also his opponent.
Well, let's be honest. Burchak is one of the most entertaining fighters in MMA, period. Everybody knows it. This kid, he can, let alone he can fight. He can sell the fight. He's unbelievably entertaining. And Tito Jones, same thing. I put them together. Let's see what happens on October 4th in Edmonton, Alberta.
And Rama and Hamilton, how about that fight?
Don't blink. If it gets out of the first round, I'll buy everybody a drink.
I would love to see that. 6-0, undefeated. I like it. 3 knockouts, 3 submissions. He's going strong also. Hamilton, too.
Mark,
don't forget, guys, Rama's ranked in the top 35 in the world right now. This kid's only 21 years old. He's 6-0, and it doesn't matter. He'll fight the devil. I told him. He said, pick anybody you want, I'll fight him.
I believe you would cut the devil if he didn't make weight. We're talking about in the past, you've been tough at times. You've had to let some fighters go because they didn't live up to the rules. Is that one of the reasons that you've had the success? As we're taking a look at a graphic here now showing that only the UFC has been around longer than Maximum Fighting Championship. Mark, that's quite an accomplishment.
You know what the trick is, though? Who's going to be standing at the end? Forget about who's longer, who's this, or whatever. It's who's going to be standing at the end.
That's what it's all about. Hey, any plans to come to America real fast?
I always got plans to come to America. So all you American casinos out there, give me a call. I'm ready to come in 2014. I'm going to show you what the second longest brand of MMA in the world looks like, up close and personal.
Mark, we look forward to seeing you coming up in just a matter of days with those 3 championship fights at Maximum Fighting Championship. All the best. Thank you.
Godspeed, brother.
Guys, how excited were you today when you knew I was coming on the show?
Always.
We were very excited.
Always. Bas and I have always been excited to have you on the show, Mark.
All right, good. I just wanted to make sure.
It was so exciting that the transmission blew up in Canada, and you were nice enough to jump on the phone with us. That's the kind of guy you are, and we appreciate it.
Well, you should throw a picture up, though. I'm looking better at 45 these days, so throw a picture up on the screen or something.
You look great. And go see him in person. If there's like 4 tickets left, I think, in Edmonton. But hopefully people will go buy the tickets and have another sellout up there, Mark. Thanks.
That's right. Thanks a lot, fellas, for the support.
All right.
Thank you.